Okay, here's what we're going to do today. Go ahead and get on page 66. Somebody needs to read the Activity 2 introduction, and then we're going to look at that chart. The exploration says to use the information in tables 3.3 and 3.5 to design a breakfast that will supply a 62 kilogram person with the number of calories necessary to play racquetball for 1 hour. So we use that kilocalories equals rate times time times kilograms to find out how many calories a person will need to play racquetball for 1 hour. That'd be 60 minutes. So figure that out. Once you have that number is going to go in this table right here. So when you get the number, let me focus in on that table a little bit so you can see it better. So once again, you're going to take kilocalories equals rate times time times kilograms. You know what the rate is for racquetball. You know what the time is. That's going to be 60. And you know how many kilograms they are. Okay? So you know these two values. Put them in, figure out how many kilocalories you need. Once you get that number is going to go right here at the top. Alright? So whatever this is, that's going to go there. Alright? Then you got to design a breakfast that's going to make that. Alright? So once you find out how much it is, then you come up with a breakfast that's going to meet that. Now, if your breakfast goes over this number, that's okay. Put that number in there. Right? But you want to figure out a breakfast. So whether you're going to have Egg McMuffins or hotcakes and butter, French toast, whatever you want, use that chart to come up with the calories. Put that there. Okay? When you have that number there, then you're going to use this formula to figure out how many calories are left after they're playing racquetball for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and 30 minutes. So I would use this formula. I know the rate for racquetball. Time's going to be 5 minutes because that's how long it went. Times the kilograms, which I know is 62. Alright? So I get that number. Okay, so when I burn, let's say 30 calories in 5 minutes of racquetball, then I would take my kilocalories that I came up with for my breakfast and subtract off 30 because I burned 30 calories in 5 minutes. Then I'm going to do the same thing here for 10 minutes. Alright, do the same thing. Take rate times 10 times kilograms. How much have I burned off? Well, how much I've burned off from the beginning, burn that off. Okay, and then keep going, and this chart is going to get smaller, and the numbers here are going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay, when you're done with that, you should do part C, which is to make a scatter plot. You want to take this all the way down till you have no calories left. Alright? Or you don't want to put negative calories, you could get some negative values. So just put 0 down there and we'll let that go. Alright? So do that little part there, do that exploration, all the way to part E. You should be able to figure that out. Okay, once again, figure how many calories it takes to burn for 60 minutes of racquetball, 62 kilogram person. Figure how many calories that is. Find a breakfast that's going to give you enough calories for that, and then start subtracting the calories off that you have left from your breakfast all the way down. Right? That's what you should do.